Have you ever joined a Minecraft server, clicked on escape and thought to yourself, wow, that escape screen looks pretty cool. I also want that on my server. Well, if that is you, then today you're in luck, because I'm going to show you how to add a custom escape screen and dev screen to your Minecraft server. Now, this video was once again suggested over on my Discord, the Casasora universe. In case you're not in there yet, do make sure to join. Link can be found down below. And also do make sure to double check if you're actually subscribed to my channel. A massive part of my daily viewers is not an actual subscriber, so pressing that subscribe button would help me out a crazy lot. So for this video, we're going to be using a Minecraft plugin called ItemsAdder. Now, ItemsAdder is not a cheap plugin by any means. And if you just want to use it to get a custom escape screen, it might not be worth it for you. But if you also want to use all of the other ItemsAdder features, then getting this plugin is for sure a great investment. So do make sure to purchase and download the plugin. After that, we also want to download Protocol Lib, which is simply a dependency for ItemsAdder. Without Protocol Lib installed, ItemsAdder will not work. So simply download this one too. And we also want to download Lone Libs. Same story, it's a dependency. We need it installed to make ItemsAdder work. So simply click on download on this page too, and then drag all of these three plugins into the plugins folder of your Minecraft server. After that, you want to give your server a quick little restart. And as soon as you see all of this ItemsAdder stuff, you have installed the plugin correctly. Now next, it is time to actually get the custom escape and dev screen. For this, we're going to be using an ItemsAdder add-on with the very creative name, Custom Escape Menu and Dev Screen for ItemsAdder. I know, this guy went crazy. Now, it is actually from the same developer as ItemsAdder itself, so it is an official add-on, you could say. Unlike ItemsAdder itself, the add-on is 100% free, so you simply want to click on download now. And you will notice that we have received a zip file. Now, drag this zip file to your desktop or any other location where you want to extract everything, because that is what we're gonna be doing. So simply right-click and extract all. And when you open up the unzipped folder, you should see two other folders. One is called HD version and the other one is called SD version. Now here you can just go for your personal preference. I would highly recommend going for the HD version as it is just higher quality. But if you want SD for some reason, then just go for it. But we are gonna go for the HD one. So that's the folder I'm gonna open. And inside of there should be another folder called Custom Escape. Now this is the folder we eventually want to upload to ItemsAdder. So I'm simply gonna drag it to my desktop. So this is the Custom Escape folder. These two we do not need anymore. And now after opening the Custom Escape folder, you should see two YML files and a textures folder. Now inside of this textures folder, we can find the textures that we want to edit. So you got bottom news, the quit button, the left part of the logo, right part of the logo, and then the dev screen message. Now you can edit these files with any program. Once again, all personal preference. I like using Photoshop myself, but because it is not free, I would highly recommend using a website called Photopia. I will of course leave a link to this website down below as well. I've used it before in a video about custom ranks and it's actually really easy to use. So let's open up the first part of the logo by simply dragging it into Photopia, just like that. So now you can drag in whatever Minecraft logo you've made. I made this one. Just a small hint, just a small one. I gotta do it. I just have to. Now, if you want to know how to create a Minecraft text or logo like this yourself, I have made a full tutorial on how to do that in Blockbench. It is live here on the channel and I will leave it linked as a card so you can check it out for yourself. But now the easiest thing to do is just simply increase the size of our own text. So I'm just gonna make it a little bit bigger. There we go. And the thing you want to focus on is this middle point. So these three squares, that is the middle of our logo. And the middle you want to align with the right side of this canvas. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger again. And okay, this is a little too big. Let's make it a little smaller. There we go. So now you can see that these three squares are aligned with the right side of the canvas. Also the top is aligned, which is perfect. So now we want to hide the ItemsAdder text by just clicking on this little eye. There we go. It's gone. And then you want to export it like this. So I'm gonna go to File, after that, Export as PNG. This is what your PNG will look like. That is perfect. We're gonna click on Save, and now it will download. Now, after you've done that, we're gonna grab our own text again, but now we're gonna drag it to the left side and make sure the 3 squares are aligned to the left side of the canvas. This is basically all just to make sure we cut off the logo exactly in the middle, because if you miss just a single pixel, you will see that in game. So let's go to File again, Export as PNG, but instead of top logo 1, we're gonna call it top logo 2, and then save it again. And when you now drag these 2 downloaded files into your textures folder, we have to click on Replace, and there we go. Subscribe seems to be working perfectly. Now this you can also do for the dev message, the quit button, and the bottom news text. So in Photopia, I'm simply gonna close this project, and then I'm gonna drag in, for example, the quit button. There we go, there it is. Leave the server. Now you can customize this texture just to the way you like. Gonna make it black, gonna put a text here, the text is gonna be white, with caps, don't leave. That should be perfect. And there we go. That looks beautiful. Wow. Yeah, this will be the one. Okay, File, Export. People will love this. And you can of course do the same thing for the dev screen too. So right now it just says you died. I prefer phrasing it in a different way, but ultimately it is all up to you. Yeah, that works. That's perfect. Now of course you can make this a really nice design, but just try your best for it a bit. Just like me. Alright, so after you're finished creating your beautiful art, it is time to actually add this add-on to ItemsAdder. Now the way you want to do that is the escape folder that we drag to our desktop and where we just edited all of these files in. You want to zip that one. So just right click, compress to zip. Then you want to go to your ItemsAdder folder, which is located inside of the plugins folder, which is located inside of your Minecraft server directory. Then in the ItemsAdder folder, there should be a folder called Contents. And inside of there, you want to drag the custom escape.zip file we just created. Then we're immediately gonna unzip it and then just remove the zip file again. We don't need it anymore. Now when you open up the custom escape folder, there should be these 3 things inside. 2 YML files and the textures folder. If that's also the case for you, GG. You've done well. So now we're simply gonna reboot our server once more, and after that, in your console, you wanna type the command iazip. Now by doing this, ItemsAdder will create a zip file for you that contains all of ItemsAdder's resources, including the custom escape screen we just added. Now when you go back to your ItemsAdder folder, there should now also be an output folder, and in there you can find the resource pack. It will be called generated.zip, and this pack you eventually want to turn into a server resource pack. So everybody that joins your Minecraft server will get this resource pack applied to their client so that they can actually see all the custom stuff you've added. But because I just want to show you that it actually works, I'm gonna download it and then apply it to my own local client. And when I then hop into my Minecraft server and click escape, you can see it works perfectly. It says subscribe, it wants me to not leave, and of course join the Discord. Now you can see it is overlapping here a little bit. That is because I have a mod installed that actually adds extra buttons. But if you don't have a mod like that, it should align perfectly well. Now if stuff is still not perfectly aligning for you, you can actually change that up a bit in the config. So back in the ItemsAdder folder, when you go to Contents, after that custom escape, one of the YML files you see there is called escapeimages.yml. Now inside of that YML file, you can change positions, but also skill ratios. Now, what is a skill ratio? It's a skill. It's just a skill. So if you bump it up a bit, of course, make sure to do the same thing for top logo too. Otherwise, it will look very weird. But if you bump up both of them, then the logo will appear bigger. Same thing goes for the bottom news. So the Y position right now is -10. If I put it to, let's say, -30, you can see that it is now just below the 2 buttons that were added by one of my mods. Now you might not want to change these ratios too much, as having a different GUI skill could make things look a little weird. I usually use 4, but if I would go to 6 for example, then this is now what it would look like. Yeah, that's not that pretty. At the same time, when I put it to 1, it will look like this. But to be real, who would play like this? Why would you? And that is gonna be everything for today. I want to thank you so much for watching. Do make sure to double check if you're actually subscribed to my channel. Such a big part of my daily viewers is still not. Also, make sure to join my Discord if you're not in there yet. And thank you so much to my channel members for the incredible support. You guys are absolutely amazing. And then I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.